Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable my advisor, Dr. Agnes Paulus Chidwin, thank you for giving me the opportunity to present my internship report. I am Siti Noatira binti Zulkifli and this is my presentation. So, what are we going to discuss in this video? I am going to discuss about the profile of the company that I work during internship and the important part of the SWOT analysis as well as the issue arise in the company. Also, discuss the solution of the problem. So, let's start. My journey of industrial training began here at Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad in the period of 6 months. The manager of the fund is Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad, known as ASNB, which is a fully owned subsidiary company of Permodalan Nasional Berhad, which is known as PNB. The establishment of ASNB was on 22nd of May 1979 in order to manage the fund launched by PNB. Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad as the manager of the fund have been operating around 40 years in industry with 15 funds has been launched. For now, SNB has more than 33 branches, also have more than 2,700 agent branches nationwide. Here's the branch that I worked during my intern, Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad Keningau. As you can see here, this is the new building of ASNB Keningau. This new building operated on 2016. So, where's the location of the new building? As you can see here, this is the new location of ASNB Keningau, new building which is located at Lot N9, Block B, Datun Commercial Center, Jalan Masak, Keningau, Sabah. Before this, the location of ASNB at Jalan Kampung Tuarit Taut, Keningau. On 2016, they moved to the new building as the place was quite large rather than old building. Oh yes, people are also able to access this location through Waze application and Google Maps. So, you can find this location on these two applications. What about ASNB operation hour? Before Movement Control Order (MCO) has been announced, the operation hour is from 8:15 a.m. until 4 p.m., which is from Monday until Friday. But starting on the implementation of MCO, this is the new operation hour starting on the 1st March 2021, which is from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Only limited transaction can be performed starting on that day. As you can see behind me, on the 1st June until 28th June 2021, all SNB branches are closed during MCO and all workers are required to work from home. But don't worry, investor can be performed transaction through SNB agent and my SNB portal. So, let's move on to the vision and mission of ASNB. The vision of ASNB is to be a distinctive world-class investment house and their mission is to enhance of economic wealth of the Bumi Putra community and all Malaysians for the prosperity of the nation. Means that ASNB plays an important role to improve the Bumi Putra community socio-economic position through its equity control in the strategic and core company. This is Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad Keningau branch organizational chart. All of them are in total of 10, which comprise of 6 staff under executive of customer service. This is the product offered by ASNB. There are 15 in a total product offered by ASNB were divided by 2 types of fund, which consists of fixed price fund and variable price fund. Under fixed price fund, it consists of Amanah Saham Berhad, Amanah Saham Berhad 2, Amanah Saham Berhad 3 Didik, Amanah Saham Malaysia, Amanah Saham Malaysia 2 Wawasan, and Amanah Saham Malaysia 3. All of these products have their own specialization. For SMB 1, 2 and 3 Didik are offered to Bumi Putra Malaysia, and those ASM, ASM2 Wawasan and ASM3 offered to all Malaysian citizens. The price of these funds fixed at RM1 per unit. Meanwhile, for variable product, ASNB offer 9 products in a total, namely Amanah Saham Nasional, ASN Equity 2, ASN Equity 3, ASN Equity 5. These 4 our product is suitable for young investors as it is a fund with high level of risk that promise the opportunity to raise maximum capital. For ASNB Imbang 1, ASN Imbang 2, and ASN Imbang 3 are suitable for investors in the middle of age who wanted to moderate and sustainable growth in investment. For ASN Sarah 1 and ASN Sarah 2, it is suitable for those and in early retirement and have low risk tolerance, where each of the fund will develop an asset allocation strategy. They are not only offer a product, ASNB also offer a service to their customer. The services consist of 6 types, which include registration, estate claims, subscription, redemption, transfer and switching, and other type of services. From 1st March 2021 until 12 May 2021, the operation hour is from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Working day is start from Monday to Friday, which we work for 5 days in a week. We have been working in the company for 2 months only since we have to follow the restriction of MCO by the government. Starting 20 May, internship students are required to work from home since the number of daily cases of COVID-19 has increasing. I have been assigned into account and administration department for back office. For front office, I have been assigned into customer service known as meter greeter. For responsibilities, I have been assigned in meter greeter. It is a place for customer service which is located at the front of the counter. As internship student, we need to help a customer to register for my ASNB portal because some of them are new with this kind of platform. Another task given by the supervisor is as ASNB kiosk. We as practical students responsible to manage the kiosk machine before start business of the day and before closing. It is one of responsibility for practical students to help the customer using the kiosk because some of them are not familiar in using kiosk machine. For back office, we as practical students will help the staff at the back for doing some work regarding to administration. Some work such as updating the petty cash, asset maintenance, filling documents, counting coins, and other related works given by the supervisor. As per mentioned, I will responsible for account and administration department. Every task related to the account and administration, I will help the staff to do the work. Move on to the benefit and gain received. The internship allowance by ASNB is 800 on March, and starting April 2021, the allowance for internship is 1,000 per month. There are a lot of knowledge gained throughout the industrial training. One of the knowledge we gain is technical skill. We learn how to use the new software which is FDS software. Other than that, we also learn how to use coin counting machine as well as the kiosk device. In terms of personal development skill, we learn how to be a multitasking person. We realize that multitasking able to save time, which is also has to be done with care and attention. Other than that, we also learn being punctual in workplace. Punctuality reflects our respect for people, time as well as the commitment. Next, we learn willingness to take risks. In this case, we try to do the task and job as well as we can. Besides that, we learn how to communicate effectively in a workplace. Also, we learn how to be patient. Here is my SWOT analysis for SNB Keningau. Let's discuss more detail. First element of SWOT is strength. Brand name is one of the part of ASNB strength. We know that ASNB is a big unit trust management which wholly owned by PNB. ASNB carried a value by their brand name which create a positive acceptance by people through ASNB product as well as their services. Next, ASNB has experienced Sharia Advisory Committee which provide a counsel regarding on matter to Islamic law. This is one of the strengths for SNB because it plays an important role in improving the Bumi Putra community, especially the Muslim, through its equity control in strategic and core companies. SNB also has their own website known as My SNB Portal. This website is fully owned by ASNB. This portal becomes a strength for them as their safe and convenient online platform which attract more customers to invest in SNB fund. Moving to weaknesses, there are two weaknesses that are observed in this organization. One of the weaknesses is shortage of staff. We know that ASNB Keningau is the only one branches between inland Latihan district, which comprise of customers from Tambunan, Tenem, Nabawan and Pensiangan, will visit to Keningau as its only one nearest branches of SNB. In this matter, a lot of customers to be handled with a few amount of staff. So this can lead to busier situation as they need to take a long time before their turn to make a business transaction. Other than that, SNB also faced a system breakdown. The maintenance took several days, which branch have to close. They upgrading a system that can leave unavailable for branches to perform the transaction. As for the opportunities, of course, online investment give an opportunity to SNB in order to expand their business. The increasing number of young generation nowadays tend to choose online transaction as their ways to invest. So at the same time, it increased the customer base for the company. Next opportunity are SNB have 15 type of funds where it's comprised of different set of objectives. This will become an opportunity to SNB to attract more investors as well as to expand their industry of investment. With the various type of fund offer, it gives opportunity to SNB to help a Malaysian to play for future financial needs. Besides that, online campaign also become an opportunity for SNB to gain more investors. This is one of the strategy of SNB to encourage investors to invest using My SNB portal, especially during MCO. There are several of online campaigns such as Jom Labor Online, Kumpul dan Menang, Labor Raya, Jom Auto Labor provided by SNB to their investors. This campaign also aims to encourage consistent investment among investors. Last element of the SWOT is threat. One of the threats we observed during internship in SNB Keningau when economic volatility happened. As investment company, the objective is to increase on the investment of the unit trust, which they do not encourage this investor to make a redemption on their investment. If economic depression happen to economy of the country, it may affect individual depression and there will be lack of subscription by the investor. This year was very challenging for every business as the pandemic of COVID-19 has spread to the world, including our country. For SNB, it was really difficult as when the business is closed, which is some of the business that only can be done by the counter cannot be progressed. In generally, it will affect the progress business of SNB because people cannot make registration or make additional fund. The biggest threat or problem encountered by SNB is how they can allocate the fund as the manager. Of course, as the manager of the unit trust, their main objective is on the investment of the unit trust. Next, I will explain you about the issue arise during my internship program. So what is the issue about? The most common issue encountered by SNB Keningau was not enough of staff, and this may lead to another problem which can affect organizational performance. Based on the study of impact of labor shortage on organizational performance conducted by James and Barnabas 2019, insufficient of workers will slow down the organizational progress. So in this case, it will lead to the busiest situation in SNB Keningau as there is a lot of customers to be handled with a few of staff. So why this issue arise? As per mentioned, customers are from Tambunan, Tenem, Nabawan as well as Pensiangan will come to the nearest SNB branch as this branch is the nearest area between other districts. According to the research conducting an impact of labor shortage of water and irrigation in Tanzania, they found that insufficient workers affect the speed of water service progress. Based on the observation in SNB Keningau, the workers did not have much time for their rest time. Sometimes they have to rush and their rest time to continue the work. As a lot of customers to be handled with, they try to shorten their rest time. For recommendation, we have come up a solution. First, some other transactions such as redemption and additional investment can be made at the nearest SNB agents such as Maybank, Bank Islam, CIMB Bank as well as the post office. According to Business Today 2017, having an agent to the company will reduce manpower costs while revenue are increased. It can reduce the number of customers visiting SNB branch. Other than that, a meter greeter, which is a customer service, need to make sure that all information regarding to personal detail of unit holder are already updated before they make transaction to the counter. This to ensure that the customer did not take a long time while doing business at the counter. A According to Parasuman 2010, one of dimension of service quality is responsiveness, which refer to the ability of the company to respond to customer with promptness and willingness of the services. Other solution for this problem, S&B kiosk machine also plays an important role, as customer can make a certain type of service using this machine, which update personal information, registration, and checking account balance without having to the counter. In this case, it will reduce the short-term problem. Regarding to this issue, I have come up with an idea to ensure a smooth business process by S&B Keningau by encourage a customer to perform their business using my S&B portal. To encourage them to use online platform, a simple customer registration form that I have implemented let the customer to sign up of their my S&B account. According to Ellen Hagen 2019, it will ensure that the customer get necessary information and able them to answer inquiries information, because making customer in easy registration is important part of providing a good customer service. These forms are available in S&B Keningau branch, which customer may able to fill the form manually. Other than that, same customer will visit the branch for only to update the information. So, with this form, it will easier for them to register my S&B account and update their personal detail using their fingertips. S&B customer also able to fill the form through online platform, so it easier to customer that unable to visit branch during MCO to fill online registration for now as a registration form. So this suggestion would be better than the manual registration. During meeting on April 2021, S&B branch manager has approved the form since it helps more customers to register my S&B. The performance of my S&B portal register for S&B Keningau in March has increased by 522%. The branch has targeted only 646 users, but the performance result was 3,371 registered users on March. This is one of my meaningful moment and gift which contributing them an idea to increase branch performance. In conclusion, there are a lot of knowledge to be gained from industrial training at Amanah Saham Nasional Berhad Keningau branch. Even it is only 24 weeks, it is the best place in order to apply every knowledge that have been learned from the university. Throughout industrial training, it enables students to apply both soft skill as well as the technical skill. Industrial training trains a student to be punctual, patient, and enhance a communication in workplace. Other than that, it also trains to have a good teamwork with other practical students and staff when solving a problems. As for the SWOT observation that have been done through this company, it can summarize that this analysis enables students for identify core element and make strategic planning for future. Students able to apply this technique in order to assess company performance, competition, risk, as well as the potential of industry. From industrial training also, students also able to improve their versatility as well as boosting their future career. So, we have come up to the end of presentation. To be concluded, internship program gives students plan for the future and doesn't keep them stuck in the past. Thank you for watching this video.